In the early 20th century, the Titanic was the largest and most luxurious passenger ship in the world. It was supposed to be a symbol of human achievement and technological prowess. However, the sinking of the Titanic on April 15, 1912, was one of the greatest maritime disasters in history, claiming the lives of over 1,500 people. The Titanic disaster has become known as the Ship of Dreams tragedy, and its legacy continues to fascinate and haunt us today. The Titanic was built in 1911 by the White Star Line, a British shipping company. The ship was almost 900 feet long, weighed over 46,000 tons, and could carry more than 2,200 passengers and crew. The Titanic was equipped with state-of-the-art technology, including electric lights, elevators, and a radio communication system. It was designed to be unsinkable, with 16 watertight compartments in its hull that could be sealed off in case of a leak or collision. The Titanic set sail on its maiden voyage on April 10, 1912, from Southampton, England to New York City. The ship was carrying many wealthy and famous passengers, including John Jacob Astor, Benjamin Guggenheim, and Molly Brown. The atmosphere on the ship was one of opulence and extravagance, with passengers enjoying fine dining, live music, and leisurely activities. On the night of April 14, 1912, the Titanic struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean. A collision caused a 300-foot gash in the ship's hull, and water began to flood the lower compartments. The Titanic's crew, realizing the severity of the situation, tried to launch the lifeboats, but they were not enough for all the passengers and crew. The evacuation was chaotic, with many passengers not understanding the gravity of the situation. The Titanic sank in the early hours of April 15, 1912, with over 1,500 people losing their lives. The disaster was a shock to the world and had a profound impact on the shipping industry. The tragedy also exposed the class disparities of the time, as the first-class passengers were given priority in the evacuation, and the third-class passengers were largely left to fend for themselves. The legacy of the Titanic disaster continues to captivate us today. There have been countless books, movies, and documentaries about the tragedy, and the story has become a cultural touchstone. The sinking of the Titanic represents a unique moment in history, when the confidence of the modern age was shaken by the forces of nature. The Titanic disaster has also had a lasting impact on maritime safety. The International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, which was created in 1914, was a direct response to the tragedy. The convention established regulations for ship construction and safety equipment, and it has been updated over the years to reflect new technologies and innovations. In conclusion, the Titanic disaster is a tragic story of human ambition and technological hubris. The Ship of Dreams was brought down by the forces of nature, and the legacy of the tragedy continues to resonate today. The sinking of the Titanic was a pivotal moment in history, and it has led to lasting changes in the shipping industry and the way we think about safety at sea.